Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce to the ring, if you will help me welcome, former WWF Hall of Famer, Sidney.
First time in front of a live crowd in New Bedford, Massachusetts in 15 months, Sidney Bakabella makes his triumphant return with that ring on full display. A young man escorting him to the ring, likely on bodyguard duty. Oh, I hope that's not true.
You know, earlier this week, the PPH decided to put a video out there with his priest where he's getting blessed. PPH, you better call a priest, you better call a rabbi, you better call the monks, because this evening is going to be a very, very rough night for you. However, I have a direct line to the man upstairs. So at this time, I'd like you all to bow your heads, because I'm going to lead you all in prayer. Because you need it. Bow your heads. Oh dear God, please do not allow the devil's doormen to do serious injury to PPH or Pat Garrett this evening. They're both fathers, they're both losers, and we want to make sure that they get home this evening to tuck their children in and they don't leave here in an ambulance. So please give him the strength to show control and not quiet down. And not rip their arms up and beat them with it. Amen. And the reason for that prayer is because moving forward, every tag team title match that the Devil's Doormen are defending, there are no rules. There are no disqualifications in these matches anymore.
Clear advantage.
And moving forward is the Devil's rules.
That's huge.
I'm going to introduce to you your Top Rope Promotions Tag Team Champions. At a total combined weight of 441 pounds. Well, they, the Devil's Doormen!
I don't know who okayed that stipulation where every match that they defend the titles for is Devil's Rules, but I mean, he said he's got a line to the big man upstairs, whoever that may be. I'm not going to argue with him, I guess. But this is big, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Webb and Frankie Vane, the Devil's Doormen, approaching the ring at the behest of, I guess, the ringmaster, Sidney Bakabella. Maybe I shouldn't say ringmaster. Bakabella will find some problem with me calling him that. He'll be in my emails again. As the Devil's Doormen parading around those tag team belts. They've had a tight grip on them ever since getting them. And if anybody's going to be able to take them away, This might be it. Back in the New Year's Bash, Pat Garrett and the Portuguese powerhouse faced off against each other. It was an incredibly hard-hitting match, but we did not see an end to that match as the Devil's Doormen came and interfered, laying down a beatdown. However, we saw the two men join forces to fight them off. Pat Garrett seeing something in Portuguese powerhouse, taking him under his wing, showing him the ropes, bestowing his knowledge and experience upon him. And we saw their power on display at Top Rope's last show up against Ryan Waters and Young Hollywood. And I surmised if these two stayed together, it could spell danger for the tag title holders. And it looks like my prediction is about to be put to the test here tonight, as Pat Garrett and Portuguese powerhouse take on the Devil's Doormen in a Devil's Rules match, which we just found out moments ago when Bakabella told us all that going forward every title defense would be under Devil's Rules. And if PPH and PPG have anything to say about it, it's going to be one and done. Devil's Doormen not waiting for this match to begin, going right after Garrett and Powerhouse. But Garrett seems unfazed by Webb's attacks. That doesn't stop him. Now calling on Vane, looking for a double team maneuver. But both the red and black attack, reverse it, and send each man into each other. Garrett called the shots. And getting clothesline outside of the ring are the Devil's Doormen. Bakabella out there. Check on his men. And you can see Webb going crazy out there. Not happy at all. Bakabella, however, unfazed, knows that his plan, whatever that may be, is yet to unfold. Bakabella always has a plan B, C, D, and all the way down through J, probably further. As Garrett calling them, goading them, taunting them to come back into the ring. Portuguese powerhouse out of the apron in his expected position. Who knows how long it'll take for all this to break down, since this is Devil's Rules. As Vane in position, and Webb taking his time getting back in, knowing what's waiting for him. And here we go. Showing off. Webb's showing off, and Garrett, I don't know if he's actually impressed or he's just toying with him a bit. Garrett doing a little posing of his own. Webb not impressed. Oh, man. Getting the better of Portuguese powerhouse. Getting that cheap shot in and luring him into the ring. Almost to show Pat Garrett that he's got a mental advantage. He's got the ability to manipulate his tag team partner. Not a great spot to be in, but we'll see if it comes into play later on as we got a lockup here. And Garrett just sending Webb flying. If we stay on the power game, the titles are well at hand for the red and black attack. Devil's Doormen have to figure out a different approach here. This straight head-on power game is not going to work out in their favor. An elbow. They got a wrist clutch by Webb. And Garrett easily fights him off. Webb tangles himself in the corner. Not exactly sure how to approach this now. Garrett saying he's got one more shot. One more time. Crowd wants to see it. Might as well give them what they want. And Webb going right for the gigantic legs of Pat Garrett. Garrett able to get that boot up just in time. Now hobbling. Thought he was going to tag in his partner, but he's walking it off. And Vane in and down in record time. Now off the ropes. Big shoulder block takes Vane down once again. And a solid headlock now on Vane, asking the crowd if they want to see Portuguese powerhouse. Of course they do. PPH now in the ring. And a double Beal / hip toss out of the corner. PPH sizing him up, scooping him up. Let him think about it for a moment. Taking him for a tour around the ring. He's seen all the sights. Only one place left to go. Crashing down to the canvas. Powerhouse feeling it, goes for the cover. No. Quick kick out by Vane. Now getting a hold of that arm. Pulling him over to his corner. Looking for a tag, but Pat says, nah, go ahead. Have a little more fun. Garrett's got faith in his man. However, Vane sending some knee shots to the gut now across the ring. But PPH comes out with a clothesline of his own. Brings him up almost in a quick snowplow position. Pin is broken up by Webb. Garrett now in to protest. That gives the Devil's Doormen an opportunity to bring Portuguese powerhouse to the wrong corner and inflict a double team maneuver, making a wish. And now PPH in a nasty position. See Webb there putting a tweak onto that shoulder. Very difficult to scoop guys up when your arms don't work properly. Looks like a solid approach here, but Portuguese powerhouse looks like he is completely unfazed, raising a fist to Webb, bringing a crushing blow to the side of the head. Now, oh, Webb out quick. Russian leg sweep. Cuts off the momentum. And a blatant choke with the shin draped across the throat of PPH. Oh, and just insulting him. Throwing in some push-ups as he pins him with a blatant choke. Come on now. Pulling him back to a standing position and into the wrong corner. As now Vane tags himself in, and a double suplex on the Portuguese powerhouse takes him down hard. Goes for the cover, but it is cut off by Pat Garrett interjecting himself. Now you gotta believe that the Devil's Doormen have the clear advantage here. Although Garrett and Portuguese powerhouse clearly have the size and power over them, they've only tagged together a few times, whereas the Devil's Doormen are champions. They've been together for a long time. They know each other. They have good synergy. They have good chemistry. They know how to work together in the ring. But Powerhouse, doing his best to fight back, gets a clothesline. Gets an advantage, but doesn't go for the tag. Pulls Vane up. Good call. Before tagging himself out, brings Vane to his corner. Now sending him off the ropes. Big back body drop by the red and black attack. Pat Garrett now feeling it. I think he's calling for a big choke slam. Sounds like the crowd wants to see it too. Vane, I'm sure, would argue. I don't think he has a say in it though. Now sends Vane to the corner. Running start. Big splash. Huge amount of mass crashing into him. Now picking him up. Sends him to the corner, head first into that turnbuckle, tagging in Portuguese powerhouse. PPH getting a solid shot. Now setting him off the ropes. Oh, I don't know if he saw him. Webb tagged himself in. Oh, wow. Spiking his head down on the canvas. Webb now in control, picks him up. Looks like a bit of double team here. Vane sends him off. No. Powerhouse gets out of the way. Kicks himself loose. Oh, man. But they found a way. Devil's Doormen always do. Big double spear out of the Portuguese powerhouse. The pin was not enough, however. PBH gets that shoulder up. Match continues as it looks like Bakabella sends in a chair. Uh-oh. Both men see it at the same time. Eyeing each other up. Now fighting over the chair supremacy. Back and forth. Webb. Oh! Portuguese powerhouse. Incredible wherewithal. Oh! Drives him down in a sit-out maneuver. 1, 2. Vane comes in to break up the pin. Saw that victory slipping through their fingers. Vane got in there just in time to break it up. You gotta wonder if after that chair shot, self-inflicted might I add, and that maneuver that PBH was able to pull off, you gotta wonder if that would have been enough if Vane wasn't there to break it up. As now PBH says, fine, you want to bring a chair into here? It's gonna be your demise. But no, Webb scoops him up. Something in mind. slams him down onto that chair. You can see its effect written across the face of the Portuguese powerhouse. As now the Devil's Doormen do what they do best. Now Webb up to the top, big. Oh! Misses with the moonsault on the top rope. Inflicts some damage of his own with his own chair. PBH this is the opportunity. Needs to get to his corner. Garrett reaching out against the tag. Coming in. Vane takes a clothesline. Webb still shaking off the effects of that chair. Picking it up. And Garrett boots it directly back into his face. Garrett calling for that huge choke slam. Vane hightailed it out of there. Webb's the only one left. Congratulations. You get it. As now I think he's calling for the... Oh, wait a minute. What's Vane doing? Pulls out a door from underneath the ring. Sidney Bakabella pulling out the plunder. Garrett doesn't see him. Up to the middle rope. And Webb cuts him off. Goes for that leg once again that he's been working on. Oh, they've got something unholy in mind here. Bakabella barking orders from the outside. Now both men punishing Pat Garrett up in the middle. Powerhouse pulls the door off. Thankfully keeps it away, but some serious damage inflicted upon Pat Garrett nonetheless. Not exactly the plan. Now Powerhouse taking out the trash. Oh, Vane getting that shot with the chair into the breadbasket. And a nice European uppercut. Webb looking for some synergy here. Vane sets up the door in the corner. A crushing chair shot to the lower back of Portuguese Powerhouse. Looks like they've got something in mind. Fireman's carry position. What? You gotta be kidding me! Picks his partner up. An assisted DVD through the door in the corner. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, and 3. The red and black attack falls victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, and still Top Rope Promotions Tag Team Champions, Funky Billy,
I made a prediction, and I can admit when I'm wrong. The Devil's Doormen put away the red and black attack. On paper, Garrett and Portuguese Powerhouse look like an unbeatable team, and it is not so. Webb and Vane using the Devil's rules in this match, pulling out the victory with an incredible assisted DVD through a propped up door in the corner. No one can deny these men are truly a formidable force and will do anything to keep those belts around their waist. Sidney Bakabella wields incredible power with those two under his tutelage. Much of the crowd may not like it, but they have no choice but to pay respect to the ability of the Devil's Doormen. And that clocks him in at 513 days holding those titles, ladies and gentlemen. How long will their reign of terror last? And Garrett letting Portuguese Powerhouse know, listen kid, you win some, you lose some. You live to fight another day. You learn, you come back stronger than ever. Pat Garrett's been around for a long time. If he sees something in this kid, I'm not going to argue with him. He's got a bright future ahead of him, that's for sure. I think the crowd here at New Bedford, Massachusetts agrees. It's getting hot in here. Somebody get me a drink.